Number 23 is very similar to 22. 22 said find the zeros. This is the same thing, basically. Number 22 could have said solve. So here, when we solve this, we have to have it equal to 0. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that 48 from both sides of the equal sign. So now we have x squared minus 8x minus 48. And just like the previous problem, now we can just kind of ignore the equal 0 and just factor this portion. So we have, if we multiply 1 times negative 48, we have negative 48. We want to list the factors of 48, and I always start with the smallest one and work way up. 1 and then 2 and 24, 3 and 16. You can use your calculator to do a lot of division here. 4 and 12, 5 doesn't work. 6 and 8 works. The only number between 6 and 8 is 7, so I know I'm done. Now let's put signs on these numbers. The sign of the middle term, so we have a negative 8x here. The sign of the middle term goes on the largest number in each set here. Well, my large numbers are all on the right the way I set it up. So these are the ones that are going to be negative. And then these had to multiply to make negative 48. So that means all my small ones are positive. Now that I have the signs on there properly, I can find what adds together to make negative 8. And right here we have 4 and negative 12. So this was the answer to FOIL. So the first in each set made x squared. And then these numbers multiplied to make the negative 48. So it was a positive 4 and a negative 12. Sorry. Alright. Oops, not x squareds in those. Sorry about that. That probably just made you confused. Alright, so we have x plus 4, x minus 12. So now make them as their own equations equal to 0. And get x alone. So I'll subtract 4 on both sides here. And I'll add 12 on both sides here. So your answers are 4 and 12.